Oh, hello, hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome in. It's Dion with the Blushing Mint. Yes, I'm trying to go live, my friends, because I did not get a video recorded for this week's challenge. And so I thought, you know what, we'll just go live and you guys can see the absolute chaos that reigns when I am attempting to do something such as this. So, anywho, friends, welcome. Welcome aboard. It's Dion. Okay, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday in real life, friends. We are getting ready for week 48. This is Thanksgiving week. And so, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving week. I hope you guys have great plans to spend time with friends and family. And if you're traveling, please, please, please be safe. So, what are we working with this week, friends? We are working with. The camera setup is different in live. I had to completely switch things around. Didn't know that. So you get a view you don't quite get as much of, but we're going to work with gratitude and book page or book pages, gratitude and book pages. That's what we have to work with this week. As always, if you are following along, please make sure you're using the hashtag TBM 2025 weekly challenge so that I can find you. And again, I literally have not been on YouTube. I check into Facebook every now and then, but it has been months since I have actually sat down and watched YouTube. So if you're posting over there, just know I will get there. I will get there. So anyway, all right. So live is weird, friends. Live is weird. I'm gonna try. I'm all I can say is I'm gonna try. Okay. It might be an absolute you know what show, but isn't it always with me? Okay, friends, this is the front half of my book. This is the back half. Yes, I know. I gotta get caught up. The year's almost over. Okay. So this is where we are. It's here. Here's where we are. All right. So since we're using book pages, I don't feel like I really need to cover this edge because I'll just run book pages that direction. I'll just run book pages over here to make sure that it is extra strengthened. All right. I have not been out here in weeks. So my space is a hot mess disaster. The camera shows you more than enough of what it's really dark. When I am not live, it doesn't come up this dark. So just bear with me, friends. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Live is different, guys. I'm doing the best I can. All right. So gratitude and book pages. Book pages is easy. I have so many book pages. Now, what am I going to do with this? You guys, I don't know. I literally don't know. I have not even had time to think about it. I just came out here and I'm just like, we're just going to do this. We're just going to punt. That's what we're doing. We're punting today in true Dion fashion. In true Dion fashion, she is just going to punt. Why I do this to myself and you? I don't know, friends. I don't know. Just life is crazy that way. All right, let's just add some glue here. So I hope everybody's doing good. You guys, the weather in Montana has been so good. Like at my daughter's house in Billings, literally her rose bushes are still blooming. Like every week when I go down there, the roses are still blooming. We've even had new rose blooms. Like, it's not like the old roses that are just still hanging on. They're actually still producing blooms, new blooms. Like, it's November. This does not happen. They die in September. Like, September is like the last month that you're going to see roses in Montana, for the most part. Like, that's truth. Hers are still blooming. I don't get it. I don't know what's happening. I mean, I am not complaining because, excuse me, because as I travel weekly that direction, I mean, far be it for me to be like, oh, I hate that the weather is great and I'm not driving on snowy, gross, disgusting roads. Yeah, I'm not going to say that because I don't. I am ever grateful, but it makes it very, 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 very hard to believe that it is Thanksgiving and it is almost Christmas. Like, what are we, 5 weeks to Christmas? I have my Coke, friends. It's necessary. You get to see it today. Okay. Well, I have a book page on here. I have fulfilled half of the obligation for the week. How did I do, friends? Clap for me because this is good. Okay. Let's see. Is anybody out there? Maybeth, have you joined me yet? Find your chat, Maybeth, and tell me that you're out here so that I know I've got somebody I'm talking to. There she is. Woo! Say hello to Maybeth, everybody. Hi, Aunt Maybeth. I know I can't talk to you, but this is close. Okay. I pulled a book page from Secrets of the Devonshire Woods, I believe is what this book is from. And so I pulled this book page. 1, I liked the butterfly. 2, I liked the flower. I hate to fussy cut. We all know this. I hate it. But I'm going to make an attempt because it's book page and it's interest. And so look at me go, friends. Look at me go. I'm trying. Is anybody out there with me and Maybeth? I know Kathy, I think is at her daughter's Tabitha. And so I don't know if Kathy's going to be joining us, but if they are, hello to Kathy and Taba and Chuck, if he's, in the vicinity. Say hi to Uncle Rick as well, who's probably in the vicinity of Aunt Maybeth. Uncle Rick, about those Grizz last night or yesterday. Man, I'm just saying. We tried. Let's just leave it at that. Anyhow, they've had a good season so far. But we really, really could have used that win yesterday. We really could have used it. But, Cats had the better game yesterday. They did. And if those of you who do not have a clue what we're talking about, it is the Brawl of the Wild. The Cat Grizz, Montana State battle between Montana State and University of Montana. And Montana State Bozeman won. I live 22 miles from Montana State Bozeman, but I am a Missoula Grizzlies fan, just so you know, me and Uncle Rick. Yeah. So anyway, and we lost, but it is what it is, friends. It is what it is. We can be humble losers. We can be, can't we? I think we can try. Sorry, Maybeth. Maybe you remember, but my computer is way up here in the corner and I'm working right here. And so I have to like look to see the chat. So I'm sorry if I'm slow, but it's good to be crafting with you. Are you crafting? I know you have the prompts. So are you crafting with me? So this is a piece of rag paper. And guys, if you ever have a chance to get your hands on authentic Italian rag paper books, oh, bless. There is nothing more beautiful from a feel standpoint than authentic rag paper. Don't rip out of there. Listen, you just do what I tell you to do here. It has just such a nice texture, and it's thick, and it's lovely. It's really lovely. I did get these from, is it Rachel at Roxy's Creations, in Italy? I can't quite remember off the top of my head, and I'm looking for my business card, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I did order these from her, and they're fabulous. What are you doing, Coop? Are you trying to fluff the blankets? It is a little chilly. Do you want Mom to turn the heat up? It's 60 degrees in here, which is warm for me, but he might be a little chilly. Let's turn the heat up. Yeah, Mom, turn the heat up for the boy. How about 65? Can we compromise at 65? Yeah, let's try. Yes, it's a little chilly. We have finally got our first frost in Livingston anyway. And that was just this week. I haven't been in Billings. I left Billings on, guys, I don't even remember. Tuesday, maybe? Tuesday, I feel like. Okay. Gratitude and book pages. So I'm doing really good. I got my book pages here. Oh, you know what I need to do, because I don't even know what. Yes, I got to ink my edges, so I have an idea of where my page needs to stop. This would have helped to create a straight line for me too, but why would I do anything that makes sense? That makes sense. And yes, it was a good game, Rick and Maybeth. It was, but I felt like they did some dumb things. I felt like they just had some rough plays. I had my Avon open house in Livingston yesterday, and so we were watching the Grizz game while we were visiting with friends. So I did miss some parts of it, but for the most part, I got to watch most of it. Okay, that's a little better. Now my page is really crooked, and it's all right. It's all right, friends. I'm half crooked 99.9% of the time anyway. It just matches my crooked eye. Okay, so what am I going to do for gratitude? Guys, I cannot explain to you the absolute disaster that is around me. Okay. I can't explain it, because it's mind numbing, and anybody else would probably have a freaking heart attack if they were trying to create in the space that I'm trying to create in. So I can't find my dictionary because hello, my space is a hot dang disaster. But I did find some dictionary pages here because I wanted to try to find the dictionary so I could cut out gratitude, but I couldn't find it, the dictionary. And so I did find some pages that I had cut out, or that I had pulled out for Happy Mail or something like that. I have no idea. But anyway, unbelievably, they had the pages that had thanks and thankful and thankfully and thankless, thanks, Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving Day. So I'm going to use those. And the word gratitude is on here, so that's cool. That worked out. So I've got that. And we're going to put those on here somewhere. And we're going to call that gratitude, because I'm grateful that I found the thanks. Okay, that's gratitude to me, man. Just saying. Yes, yes, they could have. They could have won that game. It was theirs to win, Maybeth. It was theirs to win. And unfortunately, it's all right. It's all right. I think we're still going to make the playoffs. I think we're still going to make the playoffs. We find out today, right? Gosh, I hope so. Tell Rick to have you text me because I don't know what I'm going to be doing today, but they should still make the playoffs. I think they have a good enough win-loss ratio. They should be in the playoffs. And then they can shine. Okay, having myself an Apple Werther's Original Caramel Hard Candy. If you have never had these, find them. It's just like a caramel apple. Delicious, but my throat is kind of dry, so I'm going to have me one of those. It's the last one I have. It's out here in my shed. That's why it's lasted so long. Oh, bless. All right, you guys, gratitude. Okay, so I have this cute butterfly. Somewhere in these old scrapbook pages, I thought, okay, here we go. Here it is. Guys, sorry. It's a hot mess. Okay. And then I just keep throwing things back behind me, and that becomes a hot mess. I'm so glad that the camera can't I can't really move my camera or anything like that, because yeah, it's a hot mess. Oh, cute. So there was this one that I originally saw that said grateful for you, but as I'm looking now, I didn't notice this one, and this says grateful, and it has a tree, and I like that very much because it's a little bit more interesting. I mean, I realize it doesn't say gratitude, but friends, I'm doing the best I can with what I have to work with, because I am just still uninspired and quite frankly don't have a clue where to look for any of the things that I might possibly want to use or craft with or anything like such. So it is what it is, okay? And I'm going to try. Okay, the Grizz made the playoffs. Yay. We just don't know where they land in the brackets. Okay, thanks for the update. Woohoo! Okay, good to know. All right, so here's the thing. Let's see. I do like this. Do I need some more interest? Of course I need more interest, you guys, because everything, I just can't, you guys. My brain is not in think mode. So so let's talk about the challenge for next year, okay? Because I made it abundantly clear in one of my last couple videos that I will not be doing a challenge, a weekly challenge like this next year, only because it stresses me out. It stresses me out, and my life is really chaotic. It's probably only chaotic because I make it that way, but unfortunately that's how I live. And it's very hard for me to know where I'm going to be from day to day or week to week. And I just can't. But I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying to plan what my next year is going to look like, because it's already full. You can't even imagine how much full my next year already is. And I want to do something. I just don't want to do something that's like this prompt based kind of thing, because that is what stresses me out. Because if my brain isn't connecting to the prompts, I struggled. I really struggled. So I'm going to try to do something, and I want to try to do it weekly, but it's not going to be something like this. And maybe I'm throwing around some random things maybe like a 6x6 paper pad challenge. So 1 month, all projects of the weeks are from 6x6 paper pads. 1 week, 1 month, all of the projects might be one-page wonders from 12x12 paper pads. And it might just be a month of one-page wonders. And then something like that, where there's way more flexibility in what I do, and it's not confined to my 2 prompts. Okay, I keep throwing this up here. And maybe this down here, but I feel like to make that tree pop, I need a bit of color, but I hate covering up this rag paper. I just hate it. All right, let me pull these papers back in. Oh, guys, my tree is red and green and brown. So I feel like I want a color that's not red and green and brown, but too busy. Life is too busy. Life is too busy. So yes, Maybeth, I'm trying. I know, because I know Maybeth and Kathy, and I know that Sherry and Terry and several others of you would participate. I just have to wrap my head around it. And I still have time. I feel like these are just too busy. These are too busy. How about that? Pops better. Let me look at these other ones. So yeah, so don't give up on me. Don't give up on me yet. Don't give up on me yet. I can just tell you that it will not be this style of thing. I don't think. Yes, these pages are way better. Let's see. Look how cute that is. And I've already cut into this. So let's, my big paper cutter is still out in the house. Ugh. I was going to go get it, but I just didn't feel like it. Okay, let's try this. So anyway, don't give up on me. I'm still thinking. Okay. Okay. Look at me, and I didn't screw it up. Okay, I think I did it just fine. Okay, let's set this over here. Excuse me, get rid of this. Okay, making all the noise. You guys, seriously, this is how it is in my life. Okay, now, it covers up all of my, it just does. But here's the thing. I can make this a pocket, and we could make this a pocket, and we could drop little notes of thankfulness in there. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, friends. We're going to do this. I'm going to make a video out of this if it kills me. Okay. Ink, because inking is what I do. So let's make this just a cute little narrow pocket. And let's see. So Maybeth, is everything in Arizona all clean and good and ready for company? Are you having any company for Christmas? I know that The kids are going to Brandon and Tamara's. Are you guys going to Brandon and Tamara's? You guys should go to Brandon and Tamara's for Thanksgiving. Oh, no, that's Christmas. For Christmas. But yes, I'm sure that Arizona is probably fairly busy down there. Oh, Art, I wish you were not such a boogery mess. You're like a little 2-year-old toddler. That's what you are, Art Glitter Glue. His nose gets plugged with snot every time you turn around. Art is a 2-year-old toddler. I think that's great. I think that's a really great analogy for Art Glitter Glue. Okay, making this a pocket here. Gonna make this happen. Okay. I could cover this and make it less crooked. We'll do that. Make it look less crooked-ish. Less crooked-ish than I actually designed it. Okay, here we go. All right, here we are. Get that stuck down there. Okay, there's our pocket. Now, Cooper hair in the glue. Wonder where that came from. Mister. He's just snoring away over here on his bed. Okay, I'm going to add some extra glue here because even though these are stickers, they're probably 900 years old. I mean, they're probably at least 20 years old. I don't know. I don't know if it said when it was made, but it's probably 20 years old. Okay. Grateful. On our pocket. Now let's glue these things here. Don't set it back in the glue. What is it? Texas itch. Sorry, the back of this is Texas fever and Texas itch, a contagious skin disease of cattle caused by itch, mite, and characterized by loss of hair. How sad for those cows. Texas itch. I just learned something new on the back of Thankful in the dictionary. I mean, you never know what you're going to find. You just never know. And text hand is a large hand in writing. That is not what text hand is in this century. Text hand is carpal tunnel from texting too much. That's my theory. Sorry, that's not the truth, but I'm just saying. That's my theory. Shoot, dang, darn, sorry. Oh, man. It has been raining all weekend in Arizona. I'm so thankful we don't have that here. See what happens when you leave Montana? The weather just stays beautiful. It just stays beautiful. You take all that junk with you when you go. Dang. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Okay. Here we are. Okay, now we're going to put our little, oh, no, I got to ink the little butterfly. I got to ink the flutterby. Got to ink it. Okay. And then, I don't know if I have any charms or anything on my desk that will work. I'll have to look. Listen, Art. I'm telling you, my God, you need a nose sucker. Just petulant child. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Get it together, Art. It's not hard. Okay. Throw that on there. Okay. And we've kept our kind of autumn colors, which I like. And then we'll do this. Okay, now, how does this fold? This is the question. So it folds to this direction. So I could put some trim. Let's see, what colors do I got in here? I got reds and greens. Let me sneak away here. I'm going to try not to drop anything on you, buddy. I know it's sometimes hard. Mom doesn't do the best job. Whoops, I did, but I missed you. I missed you. Thank heavens. Mom missed the boy. I missed the boy. Okay. Let's see what I got here, friends. I got, ooh, this is what I was looking for, I think. Yes, let's do that. Or I have this, but I like this better. So let's do that. Put this back over here. Pick up what I threw at the dog. Hi, buddy. Hello. You resting? You resting, boy? Are you a resting boy? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. This. So, fluffing your bed. You fluffing your bed. Mom needs to bring you a blankie out here. A different blankie, huh? You need a blankie out here. Do you want this one? Do you want this blankie over there? Huh? Would you like this blankie? Huh? Would you like your blankie? Huh? Do you want that one? Do you want that one? You can have your blankie. Yeah. He's such a spoiled dog. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Ish. I bet it is very busy there with Ken and Beck just getting back. I'm sure it was hard for them to leave to leave their new digs. It would be hard for me to leave those new digs. Okay. So here we are. We're gonna do the Dion's crazy finger ruffle. Did that just make it more complicated for you, buddy? Huh? Does Mom need to fix it? Can you get in there? Okay. Okay. I gave him his blanket. He has one of Michaela's old Twilight blankets, the Jacob blanket from the Twilight era. And so I put it down on his bed on the floor. And so then he has to, it's been a little cold out here. So then he has to fluff and refluff, and dogs are funny. Dogs are funny. How's Max? How's Max doing? Max is Rick and Maybeth's German Shepherd. Oh, he's a pretty dog. He's big. He's a big boy. But he is a pretty dog. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Rick was a retired sheriff, and he always had a police dog. Or pretty much I think he's always kind of had a police dog. And they have Max now, and Max is a pretty boy. He is a pretty boy. He thinks he's a lap dog, and he is way too big to be a lap dog. Way too big to be a lap dog, but he's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. Now, what do I have here? Pulling out the charms here. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find, if anything. Nada. Nada. Okay. Because you just never know. I have lots of options. Let's see. Keep looking. Keep looking. Blast. Doom, doo, doo, doo. Great grace. Gratitude, thankful, blessed. Worst case scenario, we'll throw that one on there. Let's see. Pretty sure there's not going to be any in this. Simplify. I need to simplify. I was telling my husband last night, have you looked at new camper designs, new RV designs? Holy Hannah, they are. If we thought our old camper was nice, whew, the Mia madness, the new campers. So I told my husband, we just need to sell our house, sell everything, buy a fifth wheel, and just go away. Because I hate this. I hate Livingston. I've hated it forever. But this year has really made me hate it. And the people here that much more. And so I'm ready. I'm ready to be gone. And so I said we need to sell our house and go live in a fifth wheel. I would be so happy doing that. And oh my goodness, there's so many good ones. Thankful, grateful, not there. So yes, so that's what I've been doing. I have been researching fifth wheels or they're huge. They're ginormous. They're ginormous and they are so stinking nice. And I'm very, very specific. I am very, very specific because there are a couple that have the most amazing office setups. So I could totally do this on the go. So I'm very, very specific. But two bedroom ones, 2 bathrooms, big laundry rooms. Like, dude, I need one. Gratitude, life, thankful, nothing in here either. Nada. Nothing. So yeah, that's been my new in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. T is for thoughts and G is for genuine. So that's not going to work. So I guess we're going to do blessed. We're going to do blessed and we're going to find a bead to go with it. Oh, come on. Come on. We'll do this to tie in the tree. And like so. Then I need one of these. There's some things in my space that I can still find that are the things that I put away where they belong, which is the things that are in my drawer. Isn't that amazing? I can find like very few things, but those are things I can still find out here. Okay. Come on. Focus. Focus. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, my friends. It's a struggle. Look, you can do it. Oh, look at you go. Come on. Come on. Cute. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. I mean, it's not inspired. Oh, I was going to say, oh, and I forgot to use my page, but I didn't. I at least used the butterfly. All right. It's not inspired, friends. It's just not. But we all know that in this challenge of the sticker prices are absolutely astronomical on these campers. They are. But if I sell everything, like, what difference does it make? Like, what difference does it make? I'll just pay cash for it and I won't have to worry about it. And I can just be, it's just good. Okay. So not inspired, but we know that for me, this is sometimes the best that I can do, is to just fulfill the obligation of the challenge. And this week's challenge for week 48 of whatever this is, hashtag TBM 2025 weekly challenge, is gratitude and book pages. So I've got my book pages stuck in here. Even though I ended up covering them up mostly, I still have my dictionary page front and center, from The Secrets of the Devonshire Woods, The Butterfly, Grateful, which kind of fulfills my gratitude. It is what it is. And then I've got my pocket down here that I can drop some thankful, some things that I'm thankful for, grateful, which is all of you. For just hanging out with me when it has been really, 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 really rough. Like, really rough. And I'm not going to talk about why it's rough for me to come out here to the shed, but it's very hard. And I'm going to give myself grace until I can do what I need to do to get back my joy to be out here. I appreciate you sticking with me. I'm very, very grateful. And so yes, so you all will be something that goes into my pocket because I am very grateful for you. So with that, we're going to leave it be. And I think I got to go put in the laundry because I have not done laundry in 2+ weeks, and my favorite comfy sweats were at the bottom of the laundry pile, so I couldn't even wear them today. Dang it. It was my goal. And then I realized they were at the bottom of the laundry pile. So I got to go do some laundry. And then I think I'm going to come out and I'm going to try to catch up my blank pages. That is my plan for today, is just try to catch up my blank pages. And because it is Thanksgiving week, so I can't continue and go live with you today because I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to go to Michaela's on Tuesday, I think. And then I'm going to stay through the weekend so that I can help her decorate for Christmas. We did not decorate last year because we went to Mom and Dad's for Christmas. So we never even put up the Christmas tree or decorated or anything at her house. So I'm going to help her decorate for Christmas. So I'm going to be gone. So I need to do next week's prompts. So that is what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm just going to sit out here and plug my way through this so that you guys have videos. But for today, this is what I've got. This is what I've got to offer. Next week's prompts, I'm actually kind of really excited about. So maybe I'll do something maybe a little bit more inspired. So I'm excited. But until next time, friends, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great week. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. So until then, I love you, Maybeth. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.